Alright, hello everyone. How is it going? We're just gonna jump right into it, because like I said, last time we did a really good job staying on time and not stopping to talk too much and drawing this out for way too long. So we're gonna just get back into it. Last time, Dan Hung got the core flame of Earth from Terravox and promised to carry the will of all the creatures of Amphoreus into that new future beyond the sky once we figure out this whole Era Nova thing. I think that's what happened. Alright, goodbye, Casters. In the new world, the sea of flowers will surely bloom.
As Lady Cyrene used to say,
but yeah.
Fate is not the
no, last time was good. It was good. We talked about things, but I didn't get too bogged down with depression or existential crises or, you know, really thoughtful, contemplative discussions about the end of the universe. We talked about it without making this take way too long, so we're gonna keep that up this episode. And I think right now,
courage, little Grey Fry.
yeah, Cass and
My ocean
Hycealans are wishing us well, but we need to go find this hidden corner of Amphoreus, where Evernight is from. Goodbye, Hycealans. When I return victorious, I'll throw a bonfire feast for you.
You still remember how much I love fire and feasts?
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through.
Thank you.
I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant return. And then, when we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire.
We're saying goodbye to our friends again. Again. This is the hole that Finon blasted through the tree.
This place was once Nestia's altar.
That's right.
Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Perhaps. Perhaps that is what is happening now. Come on, Bubbles. Bubbles. What is this place?
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphoreus?
But on its side it looks like an 8, not an infinity. I've never seen it anywhere in this world before. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. I've never seen it.
Naturally. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space?
Yeah.
Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphoreus, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image.
Right. Can we read into that much?
Could that someone be Xandar?
Oh, I guess.
No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the experiment. I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it.
How do we know it's a tomb? We know it's the birthplace of Evernight. Okay, finally, we found his weakness. Did his creation go out of control again? He's using me to dig up these secrets. Well, all 3 of those. But
It's hard to tell right now. But this definitely isn't the outcome he wants to see. For something to be hidden even from him, it must either be extraordinary or unimaginably dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Finan's strike merely opened the entrance. Yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction.
Remembrance.
Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphoreus' final path. Remembrance.
Yeah, oh, we're gaming now. Alright, Great Tomb, hide the secrets of incarnations. Alright. Without further ado, What will we find down here?
It's endless.
I don't even. It's too early for you to say it's endless. We've gone like 2 stories down. Dan Hung. Okay, here we are. You see the world's fading in and out. I mean, we're at the end of this cycle too, so that's also why everything's usually fading.
Are
Oh my
those
gosh!
distant structures all entombed data?
Like I said, how are you guys understanding what's happening so well? You guys haven't seen this stuff before, neither have I. But you're already interpreting. You're interpreting things. This place is spooky. Oh my gosh. Just an endless void. But if Amphoreus is like this infinity-shaped thing, then like it almost looks like there isn't enough physical. Well, it's a simulation. What am I talking about? I was gonna say, where is this abyss? It's like going to the core of the earth, but it's not earth-shaped. But then I remembered they've already established they can break all the rules of logic that no one understand.
Unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready?
Yes.
Once we step inside, I'm afraid there'll be no turning back.
Don't worry. Let's go. For March 7th.
March 7th is surely waiting to see us again.
That's right.
Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
Yeah. March.
This maze is full of memory loss.
Your
Oh?
voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper. I know exactly.
So
where
last
that
time Black
fear comes
Swan,
from.
she was in that
The Evernight
like between
is a
spaces
mimetic entity's
space, right?
natural nemesis.
I guess now she's in Amphoreus too.
They will swallow you.
Oh, I guess
whole
Evernight brought her here.
with just a
Is that what
flick
happened?
of my pinky
I think that's what
finger.
happened.
I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, she
It's
can...
not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time
Wow.
and send a message to your
A smart
companions?
antagonist. Usually the antagonists
And here I
love
thought
answering
you were
questions
already
when they
watching
think
my
that
companion's
they have you
every
cornered.
move.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
She knows everything.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
Is that a part of your plan too?
It's not, but I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances, just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure. Unlike those memo snatchers. Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'll also take that as a
But I
compliment.
still don't understand why you
Yeah,
kidnapped
not
me
understanding
here.
the full picture here, as
Well,
I've well established in this
Seeing is
playthrough.
believing. So,
Oh, we're gonna get some answers.
why don't we take a stroll together?
Let's do it.
This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel, in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name, the Heart of Amphoreus, the great tomb of the nameless Titan.
The
Interesting.
Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan?
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world, and how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
What does that mean?
You've been hiding here all this time.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this place? It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphoreus.
Right. She managed to get
The
here somehow
beginning?
before
Do
Danhung
you
and
still
us did.
remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphoreus? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator, left their marks in this world.
There's Xandar, Iron Tomb, and
You.
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding to the remembrance.
I mean,
The
in all
Garden
those
of
cases, I
Recollection
think
was
they
curious
are
about that too.
emanators, right?
So the
I don't remember
Memo
exactly
Snatchers
what
spent an
emanators were. I thought they were
unimaginably
like the
long time
supreme
chiseling out a
beings
tiny
of
channel
representing a
to peek
path
into
that are
this
not
world.
the eons themselves.
But there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out.
Okay.
And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
She was physically on the ship the whole time. She still is.
can I assume then that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this
how
world
did her
from
consciousness,
the garden's eyes?
I guess, like, get
Until
sent
the
all the way
Astral
here without
Express
physically
arrived.
approaching Amphoreus like
That's correct.
Ree and Danhung did?
You're a smart one.
But something about the Astral
But
Express showing
why?
up triggered
Go
the,
see for yourself, little bird.
I
the
guess, whatever was
memories
protecting
contain
Amphoreus to
everything.
not be protecting it. Well, when we arrived in Amphoreus,
This
Black Swan
gate
like
is
waved her hand,
Really
and then suddenly we could see it.
These are March 7th's memories.
Didn't move at all, huh? I just got here and I'm already locked out. A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door? That's terrible!
I know,
Is
right?
she stuck?
Keep watching.
The door does
and
appear
the fun
very
stuff
locked.
is just ahead.
Warning. Object does not have
Oh.
access permission.
So she knew about the fact that this was a scepter
What?
the whole
touch something I
time.
shouldn't have?
Whereas it took us like half a year to figure that out.
Execute formatting protocol.
Lambda
What's
003-097.
going on? Formatting?
Oh my gosh.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Hey! Don't just activate like that! Oh, how do I stop
How did she
this
end up
thing?
here though?
Warning. Warning.
Well, whatever
Warning.
entity of the remembrance is here brought her here, but
Operation authorized. Protocol name. Back.
Huh?
why
Finally, it stopped!
why did it say our name?
Wait, did you just mention her name? She's barely spent any time in Amphoreus, and she's already famous?
You.
I don't know what you're saying. Let's not speak in riddles.
Yeah.
Right? Why don't we start with an
I
introduction?
don't want to say let's get to the point. However, I'm very confused.
I'm Mark 7, and I'm that person's companion. Sorry I accidentally ended up barging in here.
Establishing communications.
Communications? Oh, does this mean I finally get to talk to someone real? I really, really need outside help right now.
Channel established. Proceeding to encapsulate.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate?
Oh my gosh.
Encapsulate
This sounds like an auto expansion when they get put into the blender.
Initiating transmission.
This is what it feels like.
Transmission destination. Recurrence number 3355033.
Oh my gosh, reading the whole number out.
Huh? What's going on? My body!
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Oh! Wait, March was the one that Orynyx was referring to. We're going all the way back to the beginning.
Striders. Like how they call Thule Skyfather.
Huh.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings
Yeah,
of this world at the
she
beginning of her
already
journey.
she knew more
That warning
about
in
like
her memories
the
must have been
fact that
Sector's
not
safety
everything was as
protocol.
it seems way before we did. Oh, so she is the one that Orynyx was talking
Why
about.
did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered Amphoreus long before she and Dan Hung did.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now.
Okay. Are we
The
coming
protocol
back to that
didn't
point
kill March
afterwards?
7th.
Well,
Instead,
they're coming back to points that they
threw her
made a long
deep
time
into
ago, so we're actually
extrapolation.
starting to tie up loose ends here,
over
which
the next
is
97
a good
days,
thing.
No, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphoreus as mimetic entities as she evaded the administrator's pursuit.
I see.
It must have been a difficult and lonely
true.
journey for her.
She got to see this world, but nobody could interact with her, and she
Yes.
couldn't interact with anybody.
No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphoreus's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines.
And somehow Evernight
Like a
was
transparent
able to
shadow.
change that
Then when
for
did you appear?
us?
On the day that she ran out of options.
Because by the time we
March
get
7th
here,
tried so many
people
things
can
to
see
help her
us and Dan
companions.
Hung
But the only outcome
because
of her efforts
Evernight
was a few
did
Amphorian
something to
folktales.
change, so that way we would be able to affect this world.
In
But
the
she's
end,
also able to affect this
she
world
had only one option left.
with the power of oblivion,
as she
whatever that
wished.
means.
I erased everything using the power of oblivion. Then, I protected her and Dan Hung, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
I see.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since.
And so that's
While
what happened when
manipulating
our
time
train gets like
and
knocked
colluding
out of the
with
sky.
Earth. All the way till now.
I never would have expected the answers to these questions would be so
A journey
complicated,
of a
but it's nice to
1,000
just have
years
answers to the
starts with
questions.
A single step. The story of the remembrance has just begun. Why don't we step into it together? As someone qualified to walk with me, you can now take in all the secrets behind this door and witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by this
gosh.
world.
No, don't make me more depressed.
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been
Universal
smooth
Matrix.
sailing the whole way through.
Well, she's busy. That's about the only thing we have going for us. Oh, even down here in a space that nobody knew about until now, apparently a garment maker did know about this place. Goodbye. No, seriously,
Are
how
you
is there a
ready?
garment maker here already?
I'm going to open this door.
Open it. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Warning. Object does not have access
Oh my gosh.
permission.
A safety protocol. I saw it in the Exomyth too. Yes, that's the space outside the main area. I keep forgetting what it's called. The Exomyth. It looks like it's brute force time. That works too. Whoops. Did I touch something I shouldn't have? Anyway.
that means we're in the right place.
Warning. Warning.
Warning.
Warning.
Warning.
Get ready. Incoming.
Welcome back.
Oh?
What?
What?
I'll be waiting for you.
That sounds like Cyrene.
Mentioned your name.
Where is Cyrene right now? Right? Last time she was still in the fake Herta space station, right? I totally forgot how she got there and why. But where is she? What it said sounds so familiar.
I'm getting a feeling of deja vu.
Me too.
Like the first time I opened as I've written.
Oh, yeah, that.
Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try using it.
It's now a computer database, but yes, take out as I've written.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
Interesting.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book would have a use here.
Hey, it seems like, even if I don't fully understand it, memories are the key to unlocking this world's secrets. And that book symbolizes so many memories.
Is that...
Is that... It is Cyrene!
Hi. Miss me yet?
I do! Cyrene? What are you doing here?
I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress.
What are we doing?
0.015%.
What is this?
And it looks like it'll also be the last.
What? No.
Something's wrong. She's not talking to us. She's not the mem you know.
So it's a memory of Cyrene.
She
But
be a Cyrene from the past?
Formatting progress. 23.
what is this?
815%.
What are we formatting? You're scaring me. Ripples of past
Since we don't have
memory.
all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 45.147%.
Where should I start this time? Let me see. There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Aegis, Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What?
Did you hear that? She just said...
Mighty the Sage and Anaxa, purposely spelled differently. All the Cyrenes from the past should have died long ago. There's no one else here. Who's she speaking to? All of those questions. All this time I keep talking about Phynon and him being forced to endure the 33 million cycles, but we can't forget that Cyrene was forced to endure that time too. In some way. She died in that first cycle to basically destroy time itself. But she also counted on all other iterations of her to make the same sort of sacrifice to keep the eternal recurrence going. And once again, I still don't quite understand it, but the fact that she was in that space between worlds where the evil memo keepers were, like, she's been around for that much time too. Wait, hold on. I'm still confused because each Cyrene should be different, yet there still is one Cyrene who's been watching over this place for all 33 million cycles. And although I understand it, that's also... I mean, I've been talking about Phynon a lot, but we can't forget Cyrene's suffered the same thing too. And what was that? What did she do?
This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30 million cycles, but
Do you think it's from the cycles before the 33 million?
Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence.
Yeah.
So why is she here? And who was she talking to?
Before the 33 million cycles, there were about, like, what, 28 million iterations that the scepter did before arriving at its perfect scenario to create Iron Tomb. Is it possible there was a Cyrene in one of those previous iterations too? Just like... it just was? I don't know.
And that book she mentioned.
Is it As I've Written?
That's very likely. That door reacted to the book as well.
Yeah.
Let's try copying what she did.
Take out As I've Written.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
The last recurrence.
Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
Gamma 13.
And that's it. As I've Written is definitely connected with this great tomb.
The fate of the Chrysos heirs. The history of this world and the records of all the recurrences and iterations from before. It's all recorded in that book. That book is the memories of everything that has ever been in this experiment we know as Amphoreus. Did it say recurrence?
Probably referring to the eternal recurrences. It also proves the previous hypothesis that this place is outside of Amphoreus' cycles.
Yeah.
There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them first.
Okay. Collect the Titan runes projected by the tomb device in the space to proceed. Okay. So I definitely see Talantins is there. Press the button to download the rune. Dude, if I knew we'd be using words like downloading and computers.
504. Downloaded.
Okay.
As expected.
Yeah.
The data
I
stream
just
flew
never
into
would have
the crystal
expected
in the
this.
middle.
Way
It's
back.
absorbing the memories in the book in this.
The world never learned how Cyrene rewrote the law, but I believe it was Amphoreus' decisive move against destiny. 30 million departures, 30 million shatterings, and the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios, but she was never betrayed by humanity.
This is Yanis's symbol.
Uploads 405.
Yeah,
Downloaded.
those are like their internal code names. Like variable names. Oh my gosh.
Desolate. What exactly is it?
What era? See, before the book would show the difference between, you know, light and night, but time basically doesn't exist here, so how does this actually work? Yeah, let's do this puzzle. Why not? Oh no. No, I think we got this. We got this. We got this. Yay!
So that's how it works.
So that's how it works.
Is that all?
That is all. Okay, apparently this angle is not the angle to... What are we doing? This is so spooky. It's so eerie. Which symbol was this? Apparently I'm not going at the right angle for it. You want me to turn this on? Oh yeah, activate that on that spot. Then I'm gonna flip the book again.
You must be very familiar with the story
here
of
we
time
go.
now. So why don't we leave some pages for
This
the
is
heroes
Ornyx's
instead?
symbol.
Euthea 093.
Philia should be Cyrene.
Down. Low. Did Scopeo
See, I actually am trying to. I do try to retain information. I
branch
am.
number 1 archiving
Philia is.
object recurrence number 3
What?
3 5 5 0 3 3 7 progress 13.131%.
So specific. But what is this process that we're initiating?
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
How perfect.
Branch number 1 archived.
The memories of this alone.
Encapsulating encryption key.
Stories of all of our friends. I mean, the thing is,
See, this as I've
the stories
written
of some
book
of our friends written in this book, their
is the
stories were
data
completed
terminal that has
before
been
the
modified
end
by
of the
remembrance.
data terminal.
It might have looked like
33,550,336
Cyrene was
recurrence.
reading a story, but she
They
was
didn't even
actually
live
carrying
those
out a
same
data
lives in the
transfer.
previous recurrences or the one after. She was actually carrying out a data transfer. It's actually a portable hard drive. Oh. That explains why it's like, oh, like now that it looks like a computer, it's essentially, of course, instead of a physical paper book, a hard drive, in a way, also is a thing to carry information around and transfer it from place to place. But yeah, who's on the receiving end?
It's probably the entity deep within this tomb. The details aren't clear yet.
Yeah.
No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key. But Cyrene
Like-
could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter.
It's cool the
So
way
where
things
did
tie
she
together.
get this key?
Like, from beyond this world? That's
Do
really
you
nice.
remember? During her brief existence,
Yeah, I was gonna say she
Cyrene
has
once
some
encountered a
connection to
certain
Fu Li.
Eon.
As was went from when she was a demigod of time.
So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
Yeah.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem.
That's right.
We still don't know the role they play in Amphoreus.
But
if
just like the
Cyrene
way things tie
accidentally
together
stepped
with
onto the path of
transferring
remembrance,
the story from this
then her
classical
sacrifice
adventure to
wasn't
this
just for
trying to
resetting
escape
the
the
cycle.
simulation
There
and
was
stop the ending of the
another
universe
purpose.
story is
Encryption key encapsulation.
how everything still
complete.
analogously fits together. Like everything's now like this computer
Let's
digital world.
keep
It still
going for
fits
now.
together with the original lore.
If my hypothesis holds,
Like we've
then
expanded
the
the
scene we
borders
just
of the
saw
story
will
way
replay
too big in many
many more
cases. But the
times.
way things still link together. It's like if you can grasp the big picture for just a second, it's like whoa. Even if I don't
Hey, be careful.
yeah. Okay. Stay away
Evernight's eyes
from
are
stay
everywhere.
away from
Don't get
those.
too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us.
Got it. Okay. You see the nymph over there. I don't know how you got in here.
What is this?
What is this?
It's hard to believe. Is this still Amphoreus?
It's like being in the exomyth. It's like you're seeing the back end hardware of what makes the world
So
what it
many
is.
countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
What is that?
Look, what a magnificent sight. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this.
Yeah, that summarizes it quite well.
Would ID Cilicia end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
I can just imagine.
Executing protocol. Format object.
Okay, what are we formatting?
Formatting progress. 0.0.
And why do we need to format this again? Or are we talking like this is in a different recurrence?
It's always so on time. Never late at all. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is.
What are we doing?
I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight.
Okay.
It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga?
Yeah.
So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories.
It might
for the
seem like
future.
an insignificant memory, but it's just realizing
Formatting complete.
those little things
As I expected,
in the grand scheme of
the answer
everything
is the remembrance.
are both
And beyond appearing
insignificant
in her dreams,
and
3 paths
everything that the
intertwining in
universe ever
Amphoreus,
was,
and
all
the
at
garden
once.
trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Fooley's
Do you think
gaze
she's
once
talking
swept
to
over this
Fooley
world
in these?
before the scepter completely fell into destruction, and that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze.
Yeah. They knew what was going on, yet still allowed the destruction to thrive?
Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always
this is-
been an observer of the
Even they
universe,
say this is beyond our
ever since their birth.
simple understanding. The garden knew nothing about her.
That's to be expected. The various factions are only followers of their eons, and Fooley was never known to be friendly with humanity. But there's still something I don't understand. According to Black Swan, the garden is internally fractured, and there's a party that craves the memory of an eon's fall. They would do anything to achieve that goal. Yet,
See,
I feel as though those memo
but, like,
snatchers didn't try to stop us at all.
You would think that they would just be
Instead,
content to
it
be
feels like they were
around
trying to
to
cover
observe if
up.
something like that were to happen, but it seems like they're trying to influence the world to cause an eon's fall so they can record it, which would be like blasting an asteroid just so you can get a meteor shower on purpose. You know what I mean? Like you sure, it's boring to wait for that to happen, but they're causing a lot of troubles trying to make it happen. Would basking in an eon's gaze turn someone into an emanator?
Most of the time, a gaze is simply a natural phenomenon, though some Pathstriders regard it as a supreme honor. An emanator, however, must possess power granted by an eon's blessing.
Got it.
I know what
I
you're
will
thinking.
try to retain all
That
of this information.
theoretical emanator of remembrance remains a mystery. But now, I'm leaning towards the idea that what the garden's mirror reflected was a kind of miracle that Fooley left behind.
Right. Cyrene's 30
Yes,
million
We're
recurrences.
thinking the same thing. Legend says that Fooley sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their garden.
We're literally talking about the end of the universe here.
If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the
This is quite
erudition's
literally
sight.
the eons are their goals.
And this
Our goals
mechanism
are
was
beyond your
previously the
understanding.
Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphoreus entered an endless loop,
Time's divine authority stood empty. Right, because Cyrene died to destroy time. Time Titan and the demigod of time, in all the previous iterations, were the mechanism for the Eon to store memories. Which, I don't really understand those words that I just said, but... but then Cyrene destroyed time So as I've written became the remembrances medium. Got it.
It's that ceremonial blade.
No,
What ceremony?
I can say with certainty.
Oh, like her moon-shaped
Time
blade.
is the page on which that eon records Amphoreus. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here.
Okay, Dan Heng should not know about this
And it will be a
conversation.
glance that spans time
He
and
left
space,
before Liga started
transforming
playing
each
all the
incarnation
memories
of
for
me
us.
into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
How did you guys figure this all
The
out?
ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence. And at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb.
Once again, I'm trying really hard to compartmentalize here because now we're learning. Because I was really depressed learning about what happened to Phainon and how he suffered through those 33 million cycles. And now we're learning what happened to Cyrene too. Is that she still existed, but she existed as the vessel for the memories of every recurrence. All because this Eon wants all these memories so badly. Needs to be so omniscient to be able to observe everything going on in the universe. This is what I mean, like, doesn't that freak you out? This is what makes the Eons so terrifying in this, is that they are quite literally beings of which we as mortals cannot comprehend. It's amazing that humans can create characters like this, right? Because it takes this sort of understanding of how to break our understanding to be able to create this kind of universe that is the Honkai universe, in which we're talking about this sort of mechanism of omniscience that would literally just explode our brains if we really internalize what that means. I can't. This is crazy.
Amphoreus transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fuli's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left.
Like, it's crazy that I don't understand, and yet the only thing I understand is, like, if you try to understand this too hard, it will literally break your brain in both trying to understand the logic and the calculus of the universe as depicted in this game, and also the depression of humans trying to defy something that's so beyond them.
As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading a story, it might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity and leave her mark in this world.
No, don't make me cry again.
Even though everything was just her wishful thinking.
It's not wishful thinking. We will witness those memories.
Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from earlier should be used here. There are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through.
City of Ember. Is that a reference to the book?
I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is...
She's giving all the memories in every
like
cycle to
Fuli.
Fuli.
That opened a door in your heart, no?
Wow.
The path has appeared. Go!
And so is the implication then that this huge data bank is storing all the memories that Like, this is the sci-fi elements of this are blowing my mind. Because I'm now realizing we're not just talking about magic.
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle smile.
If we're talking about magic, then she can just somehow give those memories to Fuli. But we're mixing sci-fi into here, which then creates the need of a physical medium by which these memories are contained. And so the explanation is that there's this infinitely large data bank in here, of which this book is the USB key uploading, and Cyrene is the operator uploading the memories of this world. 33,550,337 times. Cyrene.
Formatting progress 94.
So the formatting is then recording the memories from our figurative USB into the data bank.
It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, I don't want to keep pausing. I already said I wasn't going to keep pausing. Why does Fuli need a giant data bank for this? I feel like it's... Well, I guess to store the memories. I was gonna say, once again, it's because I'm so used to these kinds of stories mostly involving magic, that the fact that they have a story that's actually sci-fi more than magic is kind of driving me crazy in a good way. Because in my mind, Cyrene should just have to tell Fuli the memories and then Fuli remembers. But that's not what they're saying. They're saying these memories need to be recorded physically, because it's not like the Eon is just going to remember everything in their brain. Obviously, they need a library of sorts, and that's what this giant database is a huge library of all the memories of Amphoreus ever, in all the recurrences and the iterations before that. And it's just sort of like, this is really arcane kind of stuff in terms of, like, this is so abstract. This is like... Okay, let's keep going, come on.
We're changing, like the fate of the
We gotta keep going.
in every cycle.
It's just hitting me, it's crazy that there's actually an
I can only
explanation
write the
for
same ending
everything in
every
this.
time I lift my pen. Then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress 96.024%. Process error.
Error?
Analyze. Process error. Analyzing.
What was the error?
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see
Don't
this
be
embarrassing
sorry.
side of me.
It's not your fault. You have to literally stay sane after living 33 million lifetimes.
Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying,
Oh, Cyrene.
that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
It's just,
Thank
what
you
kind
for
of resolve do
listening
you
me all
need
this time.
to smile through all of this?
So,
To be
shall we
forced to
continue?
endure this many lifetimes of doing the same thing over and over.
Complete.
Literally being erased
The
and
endless cycle took
recreated.
its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair.
Yeah.
Faced with
To basically
eternal
die and be
stasis.
reborn and be the figurative
Because
USB stick
She started
carrying
to
around the
wonder whether
literal
everything
USB
was
stick, which is as I've
futile.
written. This was Cyrene. Just like this, Lana. There was a process error in this memory. Who exactly was the Cyrene of the past talking to?
So you noticed it too. Who exactly was she talking to?
Is she talking to Fuli?
I thought it was an Eon at first,
But,
the
yeah.
way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all. Maybe she's talking to her imagination?
Does she have a hero within,
hero
like,
within?
Finon?
But that wouldn't explain the process error. No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for the scepter. Maybe, she thought, As long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was bound to pick one up someday.
Just like Finon. She had an endless fate. She tried to defy it, but couldn't. So she just kept going forever and ever, waiting for that fateful day when somebody would break the cycle. Okay, we gotta move on. We gotta move on, or else.
Accessing recurrence number 335.
This is a terrifying thing we're witnessing here.
337.
Because if all of this
Once again,
database is storing
Castor is offered her final embrace
the
to
memories
death,
that Cyrene has
and
inputted
from
into
then
here.
on, she started another lonesome watch.
There's Thanatos' symbol.
How wonderful
Just-
would it be for someone to give her a
Just
breather?
internalize.
216.
FAK, that's Castor's. Just the space. Just think about how much information you can store on a USB drive. How much information you can store on a, I don't know, some amount of RAM. Just think about the physical object and how, compared to how much information it can store. And then look at this space. And even if you're talking about not just storing words, but also storing sounds and visuals and nuances, just how much of the world has been preserved in an like infinite space like this, and how much of this is what Cyrene has been forced to upload 33,550,337 times. Cyrene.
A devious cat. The trickery that fooled.
The hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the floor. I don't mean to interrupt you.
Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
It's just so odd that the way everything ties together. There we go.
Orexis 9.
Like, we're so out of the fantasy realm into the sci-fi, yet we still have stuff like the Hand of Zagreus around here. That this still ties to the adventure we started on, even though it all seems
Midamos's road
so
of strife
distant,
once again reached its
so
glorious
disconnected
and lonely
from
end.
our understanding of the world
always.
as we know it now. Do we have to fight him? Don't make me fight him. I'm not fighting him again.
Access.
You already made me fight him as Finon.
Denied
What
access.
else do you want from me?
Memories about strife are always so defiant and resistant. A fight is unavoidable. Come.
Alright.
Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Well, we're technically not supposed to be with Evernight, but let's just ignore that then. Polymos 600 autonomous defense system. Like, did we know when we first teamed up with Mem that things would get so depressing with Mem? Go Finon! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right, Danhun can actually even appear even in this when Caslana's like this.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
600.
That
Down Eleos 252. Downloaded.
there was two of
Branch
them?
number 2. Archiving.
Unfortunately, I don't.
Object. Recurrence number.
No, who
3.
those are just by their
5.
variable
0,
names alone.
3. 1.37. Progress 31.313%.
Because our friends are so much more to us than just code names.
Let's
and
go
numbers.
encapsulate the encryption key.
Branch number 2 archived.
All right,
Encapsulating encryption
uploading more memories.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Evernight's traps? She still hasn't shown herself. That's very suspicious. But I can't think of a good reason for her to do that. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting, or someone's holding her back.
Encryption key encapsulation complete.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories could potentially reveal to us Evernight's true goal. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
I'm still confused about this emanator of remembrance thing. I was thinking Evernight was the emanator of remembrance. But Evernight is still is a part of March's consciousness still, right? Which implies to me that she is part of March. So then who was the one who brought March to Amphoreus in the first place? That would be the emanator.
Go
and
upload the encryption key.
Is there some implication that Evernight was here before?
What could be behind this door?
Before,
Crystals?
and she brought March here, or did somebody else bring March here
If I tell you
until
all
she
the
ran out of
stories
options
in
and
the
then
world,
joined forces to become Evernight?
will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphoreus' dawn in the next life?
The next
The
life.
third
Cyrene.
encryption key belongs to the ocean.
In the end, the gentle rainbow covered the sky. Whether in the past, present, or future, Hyacinthia will always illuminate the glimmering
Where is
light
it?
in people's hearts.
Just that room. Okay. Yeah, that's Fagusa's envelope. It's just, once again, I'm not complaining. It's just, this is so not what I expected this story to turn into when I decided I wanted to do a playthrough of Amphoreus way back in January.
That's how it works.
I've been through some distressing episodes, but now as I kind of
memories appear
force
this
myself to
time.
push through this, and where is the nymph? I'm not gonna catch it right now. Just where is it? Oh, you're hiding down there. I'm breaking down. Well, you're gonna break down for a little while
It's a
longer.
huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
Can do. It's just who knew they could make a story with a world so big? As I've said, the magnitude of this story.
Her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea.
Look. She's over there.
Just the magnitude and scope of universe that this story covers is... This is an appropriate use of the word mind-boggling.
There really is no end to her perseverance.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
It's just like Final, and you can hear how tired she sounds now.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73 75.998%. Process error. Analyzing.
Error. Again.
Formatting progress 75.012%. Process error. Analyzing.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you. It once existed, once sparkled under the sun, and now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining bright.
I can just hear how tired she is.
Isn't that already enough? Now, I can rest in peace
so
in the
much.
past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
She winked.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world.
Such long and
depositing
lonely
all
journeys.
the memories in this place. I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figurative entity. The deepest ruin in Amphoreus. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly is its master?
Vote as I've written.
Accessing recurrence number 33550.
Okay, here we go.
337.
The one in front of us is Circe's symbol.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
It's crazy that I'm actually now we're understanding.
720. Downloaded.
What Anaxa was studying. Universal Matrix. Oh my gosh,
World-bearing.
world bearing.
This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional baggage with this one.
Nikos 496.
He's close.
Downloaded.
Einon. You want me to snipe?
Romance in warm gold, forged along
I
staircases.
can't do this. I can't see it.
We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Oh, I get to spin it the way I want it to be. Okay. I was like, are you gonna make me time hitting the rune? I don't think I can do that.
618. Downloaded. Aporia 432. Downloaded. Branch number 3. Archiving.
Who's Amphoreus?
Object recurrence number 3.
But that should be 12 Chrysalis
5.
heirs by
That's the
now.
last encryption key. Take it with you.
That should be
Branch
12.
number 3. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb.
Cyrene. Once again, every little while, I just think about way back in like 3.2, 3.3. And like in hindsight, you see the way the story connects now. But back then, it's like we had no idea what was coming up. Did we have any idea that the thing that Aquila was actually scared of was this? All of the stuff with the eons and competing forces and Lygus and Iron Tomb and all these things. No, we just thought there was something weird going on.
The third encryption key. And the final piece of the puzzle. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries and lead us into the deepest bowels of this world.
Go for it.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphoreus was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time.
She sounds so tired.
That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 23.
Do you think it's March? Do you think March is the one that she's talking to?
Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion. Ending
Or the
every
emanator
cycle's
of remembrance,
narration
if
with
that's
full
a
stop.
different person than March/Evernight.
Then, there will be a new me, returning here with new memories. Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow.
I know. The story really
There will
encapsulates
come a day when someone turns over this
the
nearly
futility
eternal
of
page
all of this.
and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process
Oh
error.
my gosh.
Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then wither.
Cyrene.
I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers.
I'm not sure that's...
And our stories will
What
be
I'm
lying
seeing right
silently
now.
among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry, Cyrene.
And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
This great tomb is the seed of remembrance. We wouldn't end to this waiting. Yeah. Cyrene.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy.
And the fact that she still
The very first ripple cheered up her friend
can
like this
still-
before she set off.
maintain any positivity at
It's a
all.
sentence full of blessings.
Any hope.
So I want to say it to you
After
as
being
well.
forced to endure this.
Come on. Cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene.
I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want.
Just look how vast the space is.
You will see the footprints I left behind, in the ripples
How
of
many
past reveries.
Cyrenes I've given everything to.
I have never had any other fate beyond this memory.
Be sure that those
So please remember
gone
me
but not
with love,
forgotten.
like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas.
Love.
Now, open this book.
be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Inusium. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
Guys, just imagine showing this to somebody playing who, back in January, starting Amphoreus. I'm sorry, I don't want to pause too much. It's just... It's just so eerie. We can't fall from here, that's good. Oh, and it's so quiet here too. This is the result of all of Cyrene's work of 33 million lifetimes. I've talked so much about how empty I feel because the friends we made in the first half of the story, the journeys we went on, the people we journeyed with, those Chrysos heirs, I talked about how empty it feels because they're forever gone. Because they've been erased from existence. And even if they come back in some form by the end of this story, they're not the same people we once knew, we once met, we once hung out with. They're not the same friends, even if they look the same and have the same personalities. They're not the same people. I've said many times that weighs on me so much. So, now just think about Cyrene, who's had to do that over 33 million lifetimes. She has been the one... She's been the one to make sure that nobody forgot them. They were all slightly different people in all these different lifetimes. And she, just like how Phynon had to bear the core flames of every cycle with this fire burning in his body, trying to maintain his sanity in a way, Cyrene has been doing the same thing, but with memories. She's been world-bearing too. It is... Stop playing video games, Stell! I'm gonna cry! It's Cyrene who's made sure that the fact that these people lived, it wasn't a futile, meaningless existence. It's because of Cyrene that their lives still mean something in the grand emptiness of this cosmos. That they didn't just fade away into dust. That she's held on this whole time to make sure nobody was ever forgotten. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it through the whole I couldn't make it through the whole episode. I couldn't make it throughout the whole episode, but this is warranted. This is so warranted. Because you just know that Phynon's story is the most heartbreaking thing, and now we know. Of course, Cyrene's story was goodbye. Was just as heartbreaking. That she endured dying and being reborn over and over again. And she too never wavered.
That listener lies behind this door.
Is it Evernight? Sacrifice in every cycle represents a heavy resolve.
She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30
It is Evernight.
million cycles.
Yeah. Cyrene.
Look. That symbol at the end of the room.
It's just...
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. The first new spore, Demiurge.
Demiurge. So they must be the remembrance emanator that pulled March here. That drew out Evernight. I can't. No, I can do this. I can make it through this. It's just... It's just... the way we've connected with these characters. And... the really horrific thing about Amphoreus is losing sight of the fact that all of these people were people who lived, who had personalities, who had dreams and desires and friends, and they were all part of their society, and we participated in one recurrence and grew attached to these characters, and it's just completely not lost on me that we'll never meet those people again. Unless we replay this story. But, you know, those characters are gone. And the fact that we went through that one time, and Cyrene went through that 33 million times. And fought to make sure that... Okay, I'm ready.
Those who are
I
lost
can do this.
remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location for the Trailblaze.
This is not how I thought we were gonna reunite.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
Please tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Donhung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphoreus's destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth?
I don't think I can take any more cruel truths today.
So you still haven't figured it out.
No, you don't hit me with
Take another
something really
moment to
bad
look
right now.
around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right? What a good question that is. I too am curious.
I don't know how much
Because
more
there's
bombshell
absolutely
depressing
nothing here.
information I can take right now.
Except a cold, empty void.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing too. What does that mean?
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special.
No,
And
don't say that to me,
Amphoreus
please.
Still had a chance.
Guys, I can't do this.
That poor girl walked into the great tomb over and over again, and willingly offered herself to the remembrance.
Now I know why it's called a tomb. But Cyrene still had hope that whole time. When in truth this was her grave over and over again.
Why did they do that?
Because they were so hungry for the memories.
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world?
They just wanted the
in
memories.
The way Cyrene was
And didn't
praying
actually
for?
care how to get them. How
Don't
cruel
be
it would
naive,
be.
Memo Keeper. In this
No,
game
no,
between gods,
please don't.
The remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Oh my gosh.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value.
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion. And it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason.
Okay, there had to be a real reason, because otherwise
Iron
that's
Tomb is
way
a
too niche of a
perfect
thing for
arc.
them to want.
If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between 2 eons. Fuli will devour the erudition.
What?
Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fuli did not glance this way to save Amphoreus. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility.
Then let's just say Cyrene did it because it wasn't right to let all those people and all those recurrences be forgotten. Because otherwise you're saying there was no salvation to begin with. I can't. This is so too depressing, guys. Like I said before, the magnitude of what this story covers is way more than any other game I play. And what I mean by that is like the crushing weight of futility and defeat is exemplified so much right now. I can't.
I promised
I can't
her
do this.
that I would recreate the cause and effect of this
We have to
world
get through this.
and form a flawless Amphoreus.
We're almost there, I think.
But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing
Cleansing
remains.
fire.
You plan to destroy all the memories Cyrene has ever recorded?
Why would you do that?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust.
No, that's not a
Setting
good
fire
solution
to this
either.
much material will be enough to completely annihilate
Look,
the
I'm
scepter's
really
operating
upset
logic.
about Cyrene being used by the Eon in this way. But wasting all of her work like this. I can't, no.
Truly set free.
The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction.
Yeah, in fact, it sounds like you are
Everything this
literally
world ever
destroying
was will
memories.
disappear from
So
the
we are
extrapolation,
really going all
never
in on
to
the
be
destruction
regained.
part of this more than remembrance.
That would also include your memories, by the way.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakaya.
No.
It fits me very much.
So that's why you took me here.
What does that mean?
Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is only my wish to kill the path of remembrance. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice.
This seems quite a bit beyond what
Allow me to
March 7th
refuse.
would have wanted.
That duty seems far too heavy.
Yeah, that would politely refuse.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart. And once I've calmed down those two,
That's not nice of you.
I will head into reality and find the true you.
So,
Oh yeah, that brings up a good
that
point. We don't
wasn't
actually
enough
know where
to
our
fool you.
body is.
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism.
I don't
of
even
the
know if we really
erudition.
even found Dan Heng's body.
that
I think
right?
it was only his soul projection made it back to the
Those
Express.
layers of security do make things a little difficult.
Yeah, a little
But
difficult.
unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps.
Unless this was part of her plan.
Until we meet again, Miss Evernight.
Okay, I'm
Will
gonna
you still not stand
hope
with me?
Black
My
Swan
companions?
got out of there
We'll
in
save
time.
the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind.
You're asking a lot of us, Evernight. I mean, I'm still trying to understand. I all I got from that was you want to kill the Remembrance, and the Remembrance, as we should have expected, is not so selfless as to just help save Amphoreus in exchange for Cyrene's huge databank of memories that she's worked over 33 million lifetimes to gather for you. They have their own ambitions, which is to just also destroy the erudition. And Evernight doesn't like the Evernight wants to kill the Remembrance. So she wants to destroy all of Cyrene's work. I'll never agree to your means. Yeah, that's about all I've got in me right now. You can't emotional turmoil me, and now I can't actually think straight anymore.
Memories.
Okay.
Its essence is nothing but a string.
No,
of
don't say
zeros and
that.
one. For your own sake, and for the sake of March 7th.
I don't
think my choice
I don't want to
is
just
a
think of
very
all our friends as
reasonable
just
one.
being ones and
Come.
zeros.
I hold the core flame of world bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos.
If you honestly thought we would agree with
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all.
Yep.
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you do. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the
What are you doing?
sacrifice.
Which memories?
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories?
What?
Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
What?
If a new life is to be born,
Ichor Mammoth, Judge of Oblivion. Oh, it's so funny that we're fighting this with Evernight.
abandonment and oblivion can so
What is this music? This music's so unfitting for this. Yeah, I won't fast forward. I will take in these animations. Come bondmate.
Don't worry. Just close
This is
your
so
eyes.
not canonical.
The night will soon fall. Good night.
Good night. It's so funny because I try to make themed teams before playing these stories, but actually, like,
The Evernight draws near. Time for some.
with almost everybody being dead or incapacitated or not existing in this timeline, or not on our side, it's really hard to build a good theme team that's not just me and Don Hung right now. Anything! Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Go. Do I want to use... No, I'll just...
Stop messing messing around. Again.
There we go. There's a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, Finon's gonna die. It's okay, that's the other problem with themes teams. They've not actually synergized at all. Oh my gosh, we should probably activate that. Yep. Once again, do you really want to fight a guy who's gonna drop a meteor on you? It just doesn't seem like the smartest idea. And that's saying a lot, considering our current circumstances of literally fighting, like, god-level beings. I don't know. I don't know what this is. No, don't guillotine, please. Oh my gosh, I think Finon's gonna die. I think he's doomed. Okay. No, we gotta enhance that. Now the next one, he will drop a meteor. Go. Come on, give me a turn, please. So many shields. Meteor time. And when I say meteor, I'm talking actually an asteroid, not a meteor. We're talking really big here. Wow, okay.
Scorching hatred.
Yeah, that's what you get after making us suffer through 33 million lifetimes.
Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict.
The Nameless always fight their own battles.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble.
Oh?
The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid.
What do you
How
mean?
about we play a game?
What do you mean?
Dear. Don't worry. It won't take long. It's a simple multi-choice question. A or B? I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysosairs as extrapolated data.
Yeah, that's correct.
Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans?
Yeah, I would appreciate
Now,
that.
the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe. And your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there will be massive sacrifices, no matter the outcome.
Okay, I'm assuming you're
On
suggesting
the
that's
other
our
side,
current path right
there's
now.
a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction. Those who are to be sacrificed.
You're making
will
it
be
sound
fully
very
aware
good,
of
but
the
there's always a
decision you need
catch,
to
and that
make.
catch is gonna be
There will be no concealment or deception.
even if you erase our memories.
Tell me,
A,
What will
it
you
sounds like other
choose?
people will remember before they die. And second of all, there's no story ever where somebody's memories get erased and they don't end up feeling like there's something missing in their life. And I think this would be a huge thing missing in our life. What makes it only 1%? Yeah, good question. Don't try to trick me with that trolley problem. Very good, Stell. I like that you added that in there. Such an outdated theme, not worth discussing. You're twisting more than just one concept here. That's true. A trolley problem.
you're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant.
That's not what I'm saying.
The only interesting thing is the number of people making that choice.
No.
I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Let
Are
me
you
see.
gonna see if we pick the same answer?
Is
I'm
this
fairly
Trailblaze
certain we will.
spirit truly as
Guys, I'm really shaken up after
as
this.
you all claim it to be. Now, why don't you prove it to me?
This is so much worse than Aguaya asking us. Oh, Cyrene!
Cyrene?
The questions in the first act.
Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again.
Cyrene!
Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me? Besides your somewhat witty words.
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
We
Oh,
don't have time for endless chatter. at
because
special moments like this.
wherever Cyrene was in that fake Herta space station, she found March's camera and the hidden memories and personality and soul of the real March 7th. That was so long ago. By that, probably only a few hours ago versus a few months ago. But still, carelessness is your greatest weakness, Evernight.
Quick, friend! Take this! Take the shot! I can't
March's
hold
camera!
on much longer!
Once again, just everything just ties together with the fact that we came to Amphoreus and promised March that we would take photos for her.
Of course not! Take a photo of Miss Evernight! No time to explain, quick!
Okay, do it.
Well done, friend! Now leave the rest to us.
Oh? What?
This is a light cone.
A
made
light
from
cone.
Someone's memories. Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with it. Looks like someone's been
It's
busy
March.
behind my back.
The real March.
We
March, I
meet
missed you.
again, naive me.
I know you mean that as a compliment. But as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back.
No.
Welcome to
You've been
ID
forced to grow so
Silithii,
much,
a
March.
small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight.
You're quite perceptive, little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me? That's a bit of a stretch. So, tell me, what role did you play in all of this?
I really didn't think that this other me would be this strong. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan? Bet you never saw it coming.
Oh. You mean that time?
Which time?
In that split second when we switched bodies. With your last flicker of consciousness, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it already?
What does that even
suspense
mean?
at all.
What does that even mean?
But my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them.
Don't
They
worry,
never
March.
go
We're
back
coming
on
to
their
save
word.
you. I don't even know what's gonna take. We're gonna get through here.
History books, diaries, and photo stones are all perfect catalysts for memories.
That's
Are
right.
you saying?
So when I hear her press the shutter, even if there's just a teeny bit of my consciousness left,
Are you saying that that funny scene, really funny scene from Act 1, where we're visiting the Titan and then we take a picture and Don Hung's like, really? Now you're taking a photo? That was instrumental to the story getting to this point now where we're able to stop Evernight? Are you guys? The way the loose ends are tying up here right now. Who knew that that moment would be important? That was actually an instrumental split-second decision that led to us being able to have a chance to win against Evernight now. Who thought that that was actually going to be an important thing that we're going to come back to? That would be... Without it, we would all be dead. Guys. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that's crazy.
I'd whoosh right into the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance?
That's such an insane callback.
She will definitely be snapping away all over Amphoreus, because she promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into her eventually.
So we take a photo of Oryx and then Dan Hung's like, really? Now?
You really know her well. Miss Evernight,
no, Marge was counting on us doing that the whole time, and she's been hiding in the camera the whole
to keep someone
time.
like you contained.
Wait! Then later on, when we're at Yanasopolis, and we need to put something with the weight of... I don't even remember what the question was, but it's like something with the weight of all the memories. And we decide to put the camera on the scale. By that point, we had already met with Oryx, right? Or is that before? The timeline is all out of order in my head. But are you saying March was in the camera even back then? And so when we had to put the camera on the scale... Guys... this is crazy. This is crazy. How do most people follow this, right? Because that is such a small detail. I don't even think I would have remembered that if not for the fact that, like, I think that was like a meme, was Stell, like, being like, I'm just gonna take a picture here, and Dan Hung's like, really? And it's like, no, like, that actually needed to happen or else we were all gonna die. We were so naive back then, and now look. It was all important after all. This is insane.
But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right? Fine.
We still have to move through this, but...
on me, then. After
we're going through a lot of emotional whiplash today.
First,
as we typically do
with
some of these later Honkai Star Rail episodes.
What you did later went way too far.
Yeah, exactly.
So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind.
There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul.
Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied her during her entire journey.
She's been here the whole time.
So when she told Cyrene in this cycle about her interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March 7th, but these memories were more than enough to fight you.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know what led up to this, and what followed, right? Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why you're so confident you can sway me.
Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphoreus were the same as what real living people experience.
Yeah, they're our friends.
Same old topic. I already got her to make a choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything.
Which is why she doesn't like the remembrance.
Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for us all. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless. Even with everyone calling her Deliverer, I believe that she hasn't forgotten that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Our family, our
it's
adventures.
Not about standing above the cosmos.
Our
As some
desire
kind of
to
savior.
explore and connect.
It's about walking alongside every world within it. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations.
Yeah, that's right.
Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter to bits. Because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you?
Yeah.
I figured you out a long time ago. You've got a fatal flaw, a weakness, in the shape of me. You've got such incredible powers, but you still kept your promise to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling.
You're not as naive as you seem, are you?
In that case, I can prove it to you. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself.
Just the way the whole story is tied
Here,
together right now.
Hold this.
Aww.
An empty spirit.
If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all over again?
The spirit turned into a journal?
It's all our adventures.
Yep. That's what memories are.
her
You don't know
journal.
where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them
The
most,
story is so profound.
the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again.
Astrals just the night before warping to the
So,
central Lofu.
how was your first Trailblaze journey?
It was very fun.
It was something.
We should still be careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for her tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me, and you'll be just fine.
Thanks, March.
You call this trip fine?
It was pretty disastrous. The Bellabog
Well,
journey.
That's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been a lot of places before?
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop.
And here now we're in Amphoreus talking about the destruction of paths.
All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Bellabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there.
Wow.
Eurillo is completely
Just
different.
imagine getting to go on an
Watching people
adventure
record
like
their
that.
lives with pen and paper? I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Danheng, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands.
Remembrance, Trailblaze.
In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed.
It's like we're talking about all these normal things, and then seeing the Remembrance and Trailblaze there shows that there was so much more weight to those words, and yet
this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you.
This is our adventure.
That makes it even more
this
special.
is our family.
Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony.
Oh?
So, when we get there,
This is after
I'll make sure we
Syndrome.
take tons of pictures together until the memory card's bursting.
Or was it? I thought this were going to the Central Novel.
Fine by me.
And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single Trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it?
Wow.
Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too, those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me.
We're all separated.
Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those 2.
By hiding in the camera.
So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time.
I know, just the way it all connects.
Yeah.
The way everything all
super
connects.
Inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching her snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way. Till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination,
All the different
carrying it forward
tenets
into
of the
the future
Trailblaze.
they fought for. One they can never see, until my destiny becomes one with this world's, rewriting the predestined tragic ending,
The way,
and returning to the true starry skies.
it's so hard to grasp everything in this story, but the only thing I understand is that
then can I pen
it's
the name March 7th.
it's folding in
Into
together
this
so
hero's
beautifully,
journey called Amphoreus.
like an
Into
like an
this
origami.
unprecedented trailblaze.
Near the end, you see everything come together. Before the campaign against Aquila.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphoreus is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's journal? Aha! No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage cart full?
I still had my phone. Scared now, Dawn hung the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seal slammer.
There's no way Seal Slammers is canonical to this.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture.
Hung.
Akama, Castrum
She was with us this whole
the
time.
Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now.
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right! How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Orynyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right?
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your shaky hands?
Hey, that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything at all.
Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories.
All right then. Let's keep going. If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
We're together all along.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the Express, they've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past, but no one holds it against me. That's because...
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
Yeah.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right?
Is that enough for you,
I
Evernight?
still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes.
You're pretty naive, too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn.
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see.
Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied.
March was able to sway even Evernight's heart.
Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning with logic, could you help us out here, Cyrene?
I'm here. Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphoreus in this cycle.
Amphoreus is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod.
Which was herself.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphoreus doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted.
Oh, interesting. What does she want to do?
Yeah, I don't think that was fully explained before, so maybe we'll learn now.
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze. And the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
That's
A
a lot.
daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
Wow.
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution. To prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphoreus after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
Interesting. Saridra. Gambling with our trust, but I see.
You knew all along?
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first.
Yeah, so we couldn't start with that first.
I won't be afraid.
Oh yeah, by the
Even
way, if you
my
do
inner
this,
world is nothing
we're all
but an
of you
Evernight.
guys are gonna die because of this extra security protocol that Saridra put in.
That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past.
Oryx, I heard her.
Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than her and Dan Heng.
Wow. I wasn't sure how she was going to sway Evernight is.
I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle
But she
in
did
your
it.
journey.
Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we?
Yeah, like two sides of the same coin.
So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, our memories will only grow more beautiful.
They were able to reconcile.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone?
How did... When did Sunday become involved again?
Yes, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them.
Matrix Unholy Blood.
It's unusually quiet here.
There's no music. Where did Cyrene
March
go?
7th isn't here.
Or is she? Evernight?
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
Three of a kind.
Two pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March! It's you, you're back.
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Oh, it's March! They're together again.
March. I'm back. Finally.
We've been waiting for almost a whole year for them to get reunited again.
Finally. I can talk to you all. At last.
March. She's been waiting to talk to us from the camera this whole time.
You saved us, March.
Really? That's shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
One way or another, we will always find our way back to each other.
Stop being so
I'm
serious.
sorry. It's just... It's been a long day.
I'm just so happy.
Me too.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
Yeah.
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the six-phased ice, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name Pure Child of Anosrova from your mind.
I see.
I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of: the Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice.
She was always there for her.
If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always.
Wow.
Oblivion shall keep watch over your
The
past.
Enigmata?
Veiled in the hush of the Evernight.
That's another path.
Silent and
Oh
serene.
my gosh.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off! Oh, not too shabby at all.
Yay.
They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not
I think
be the
we've done a
last of its
lot
kind,
that I
but
didn't
it's
expect we
certainly
would
the
ever
first of
do
its
when we
kind.
first started playing this game.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Yeah, we can't forget about that, you know?
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter, nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
Oh, give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs.
Dude, I feel like
Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander.
We're being thrown all over the place
Which
with
one
this
will answer
story.
the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this
Black
decisive
Swan.
battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent.
I'm glad we were able to have you
isn't it?
pulled out of there in time because that was
Sorry
scary.
to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against
great.
Iron Tomb.
Now I know they have a planet-sized spaceship, but we're talking about fighting a giant
This is really good news.
god, basically.
With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Oh, the Alliance. Okay, we have several planet-sized
Whether
spaceships.
this news is good or bad,
I'm not trying to. I'm not
remains to
mocking
be
them.
seen.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal. I'm just really trying to gauge the scope of how catastrophic this fight is gonna be.
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Amphoreus' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima.
Okay, can you translate that into simple English
This
for me?
means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
Okay, what instant?
As the Theoros,
Oh, great.
have observed, the night has faded away.
What do you want now?
And what I have created,
You're talking with Anaxa, but about what?
destroy. This starry sky will return to freedom and chaos, just as it was in the beginning.
Confident, aren't you? But from where I stand, it seems you've run out of options. When the Deliverer and her companions fully uncover the secret of the 13th Titan, that is the moment your schemes
The
will come
13th
to
Titan. We're
ruin.
still talking about the 13th Titan? I thought Evernight said there was no such thing.
I have granted access to all records concerning the Demiurge, as per your request. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before
Oh, he's he's doing the antagonist thing where he's gonna monologue his whole plan and all of his musings and thoughts to us before. Okay, that's also what March/Evernight said. So,
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titan's tomb come from?
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses
I mean,
the
not really,
remnants
dude.
of what
The tomb does
once
imply that there was something there that did exist.
Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with. A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity.
You know what? I don't really want to hear this story, actually.
To make the chimera believe it still had a brain.
You know, that doesn't even make sense, except... You know what? I don't want to think about how it could make sense.
Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside.
I don't want to hear this.
The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish when driven by instincts. The chimera's body seized the sage's
You know, that doesn't make sense, but it does. But it's... Okay.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. I knew you'd understand.
Yeah, put this guy in the Genius Society now. No.
The 13th Titan never existed. But the Scepter must believe that the Titan exists. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning.
So it's just some sort of residual from the very early, well, probably even before the earliest iterations. But
yes, Iron Tomb is a headless giant, and to become whole, Instinct will drive it to seize another head. Noose. The erudition.
Your Titan.
The
Eon of Erudition.
I
see.
That's a terrifying
So you were afraid
thought.
after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning it into a mere puppet.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect to their
So
body,
that's how he plans to
infiltrate
destroy the
their
erudition.
mind, and guide all their extrapolations toward the destruction.
Is essentially Iron Tomb is this headless body that's gonna plug into Noose and destroy,
the tolling of the doomsday
short
bell.
circuit all of their
After
computing
13
power.
heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the end of the universe. As for why I buried the demiurge in a corner of my memory,
Yeah, why would you?
regrettably, the answer wasn't about fear. I simply forgot long ago.
You forgot to completely forget them. I see. You know what? The thing I said before is working. The less you try to understand it, the more you actually understand.
Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke. You merely created a false god. But Amphoreus has long since written deicide into its fate. The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't
The
you
true
wait and
Era
see?
Nova is at hand.
The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything
Ultimate
but
truth of the
destruction.
Alright.
See you in the next life, Sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture is correct, then, in the name of genius, I shall most certainly witness its failure.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will
Oh,
of fate.
epic, we're reaching the finale music is playing.
But this time, it will be the final flame chase journey. The epic with endless cycles is about to end.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths converge once again at the world's end, and the Trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Wow.
Not only that,
Guys, we're all together after all of
all
that.
30 million recurrences into the new world with
We're all
us.
together.
It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
This miracle wasn't created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun.
Fine on Cyrene.
The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphoreus' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
All of that to defy fate. Come, let us complete the final Era Nova. Let us march towards the final battle against the destruction. Let us carry the memory of 30 million recurrences into the future. Let us end this never-ending cycle.
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Philia.
The original. So It's the original Cyrene is who she was talking to.
Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30
Or
million
maybe not
lives
even
in my
Cyrene,
head.
the original entity who had the variable name Philia.
But that doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. But even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain. Love will always exist, right?
Love. Love
Let's write an ending.
connects all these
unlike
cycles.
any before. For this world, we so deeply love.
Without love, what else is there to fight for?
Behold, O gods, Amphoreus has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Here we go.
Amphoreus! I do not call your name suddenly, or without cause. I come here to recount history.
Our friends!
In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
They're back!
Way too many names to remember. 30 million times 1,000? No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphoreus too. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow! The phrase has accumulated so much more meaning over all these different acts. Okay, are we gonna do one by one like this?
Now, the people of this world will
Okay,
no
we're doing
longer
one by
be
one
bound
like this.
by a
Okay.
single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather
And they're going in
small
order.
against the
Okay,
stars
I
beyond,
see.
she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation
as
of the
of written.
greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close.
Hi, Ceilings.
May the fish never leave the ocean. And may the days ahead shine like pearls.
Thank you, Hi, Ceilings.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind.
Thank you.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
There's just so many more layers to our understanding of just to see these characters now. After everything that's happened.
The son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
guys all so serious. Fine. Then I'll wish for there always
so
to
happy
be
to see you
water
guys
in
again.
deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Are they gonna go too?
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Then
it is.
Let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
And one last
Just
one.
like the Trailblaze.
World Baron.
It isn't like you to be this serious,
Fine
Parker.
on! Oh, I thought we were gonna have to do it. Fine.
Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart? That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphoreus.
Fine on. There we go. Infinity.
In the name of world bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Here we go.
And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me
And become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Cyrene.
Let the Trailblaze write an ending unlike any that ever was.
The Trailblaze. Oh, there she is! There's grown-up Cyrene.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the Titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground, as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaia, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return. Mightymost, the lance of fury, pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera, the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow, Casterus, the master of the River of Souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes to embark on the grand mission of deliverance.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
I have witnessed the distant past,
where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored the god's core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Amphoreus. Here we are, in this beautiful village, lost from the flow of time.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
To be continued.
It's still
there
early.
we go.
Where to now?
We did it. We made it through. Never walk alone. Amphoreus' saga of heroes. I'm at a loss for words. Just, that was incredible. I think just, look at her little chimera. Just seeing the way that, I think now, once again, I really do think this works. The less you try to understand it, the less you try to force yourself to really grasp what's happening, the more you understand. I think I really just sort of start to let go of trying to encapsulate every little detail of this overly large and overly detailed painting, as I've described it before. And just try to absorb the work as what it is I can observe. And it's still full of so much heartbreak and loss, as well as this profound search for the understanding of the universe. And yet, with that final cutscene there, we see it's still you and me, Cyrene. And it's still all of these friends we made in that initial journey in the 33,550,336 recurrence. Back when we were so naive and barely understanding what was happening. It's still you. The way everything sort of started to tie together in this act was really satisfying as well. Seeing the meaning behind our actions and realizing all of this, I think that's the antidote to the helplessness of being trapped in the Scepter's experiments, is realizing that your actions, no matter how insignificant, can and do mean everything to this world. Doesn't matter. That goes for this story and in real life too. That everything you do, small or big, without it, there would be a hole in the web that is the time and space that connects all of us. That that your existence and your being in this world is significant no matter what. See, that's what I get when I try not to overthink and I just feel and accept it. And there was a lot of tragic parts in this story, but I think we're ready to finish this romantic tale, aren't we, Cyrene? The next act, I think, is the last act of the Amphoreus story. We've been through so much love and loss. Now, it's time to see how our story ends. This has been exhausting. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get these achievements first, and not that. Let's get those achievements. I will read the as I've written afterwards. Wow. Stand with me and become heroes. Complete the final Era Nova. Our friends, now the titans of the new world. No more recurrences. This is the end for real now. And if nothing else, we have this little pocket of peace and tranquility where time is infinite and nothing matters. But let's go try to save the world first. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.